Hey guys, this is the live review of Skeem Sammy. Um, yeah, let's talk about what happened on tonight's episode. So, I'm gonna be focusing on a few characters. Jacobeth, Alfred. Yeah, those two. To be honest, that's what the whole storyline has been for the few couple of episodes. So that's what they were focusing on, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Jacobeth has fought the good fight, but it looks like Alfred has won this battle for now. How do I feel about it? Honestly, I feel like for what Jacobeth has brought to that school for 30 years, her being removed as principal was unnecessary. Just 1 second. So I think that it was totally unnecessary. Um, it was unfair for them to remove her as principal after she's done so much for that school. They even brought it up at the whole hearing decision. Like, yeah, you have brought a lot to the school. You've done a lot for the school. You made this school what it is today. It had 100% pass rate, which it never happened until she was there. They told her all these great things about what she's done for that school. And I agreed with them. I was like, yeah, like, you need to factor the fact that she actually did some good at the school besides what she's being accused of. She made sure that school was on top of every other school. Do you know what I mean? So for them not to factor that in, even though they brought it up, I think it was unfair. So yeah, she got removed, and I'm not gonna lie, it really hurt. For some weird reason, I was actually hurt seeing her be removed as principal. And as usual, Alfred was so happy. He was literally excited and ecstatic about someone's downfall. He did this for the wrong reasons. Do you know what I mean? He had malice behind what he was doing, what he did, against everything that Jacobeth brought to that school. Alfred did everything in his power to make sure that Jacobeth gets removed from the school, and he basically succeeded, really. And I feel like it's really unfair that he won this battle. I hate the fact that he won. Do I think it's going to last? No. I think at some point during these upcoming episodes, I think they're going to decide again that maybe we should be more lenient about the decisions they made. Though it does not look like it's gonna happen, I just hope it does. Just because I want Jacobeth to just spite Alfred for what he's done to her. You know, at, at the end of that episode, Jacobeth was literally in tears. Do you know what I mean? She was literally in tears. Like, she was on the couch crying her eyes out. If I was her, I'll be in the same situation as her emotionally. You know, just imagine put in so much work towards a whole school that you've built from scratch for 30 years, and then all of a sudden it just disappears in one day. And in just a split of a second, a whole room of people decide that you're no longer the person that they need for the school. Just imagine your whole life's work being destroyed in 1 second. Just imagine that. Imagine putting so much work into something that you have built from scratch with your own blood, tears, and sweat. Then the next thing they tell you, oh no, I think what we need right now is not you. You know, the accusations that are being brought against you are way too high for us to keep you as the principal. I respect their decisions, but I felt like maybe they could not removed her and gave her like a warning or some sort, but they decided to remove her, which I think was a bit drastic because now that Jacobeth is removed from, that chair as the principal, guess who's going to now gun for that role? You know, Alfred is now going to do everything in his power to take that chair. I think Manaka is probably the best temporary principal so far, but I don't want Alfred to win. I hate the fact that he's won. He's rejoicing in someone's downfall, misery. Like, who does that? Are you that horrible? Are you that sad and you have nothing else to do but be happy because of someone's downfall? That's just cold. It's ruthless of him. He has no heart. All he cares about is the power that he thinks he's gonna get from Jacobeth being removed as the principal. I want Manaka to actually take that chair over for now, for like temporarily become the principal until they sort this out. I don't want Alfred to take over as principal. He's going to be the worst principal of that school if he does actually run for that. Like, I want Manaka to possibly be the permanent next principal, not Alfred. Alfred will bring that school down. He's already begun doing that. So if he became the permanent, I need to say prime minister, but principal, that school go downhill if he becomes the permanent principal. But I'm still holding on to hope that they might bring her back. Um, I mean, it's it's really hard. Even the teachers, some of the teachers were a bit like heartbroken that she got removed. Like Manaka, who else? Rosina was a bit disappointed. Um, and who else? Clement's mom, I forgot her name. Toko, that's it. She was a bit disappointed because they didn't want to see her, you know, be removed. It was just hard to see, really. And for Elizabeth, she has to console her mom now. She's gonna be like the breadwinner of the house again. Like, it's gonna be difficult for her to process her emotions towards the whole situation and also handle her mom's emotions. She needs to support her as well as support herself in this whole messy situation. It's going to be really difficult for her, and it's going to be hard for Elizabeth to forgive Zamu. It's already begun. I feel like what they had and what they nearly what may possibly had is completely down the drain because of how she feels betrayed by Zamu for testifying against her mom. Like I still have hope. I don't think she's not gonna go anywhere. I'll still consider her as principal regardless if she's not at that school. But I'm still hoping that they might take her back. Um, do I see it happening? Possibly, but I don't think it's gonna happen right now. It's gonna take some time, probably, but there's a possibility that she might come back. And when she does come back, I want Alfred to be so ashamed to the point where he's like, oh crap, I did all this for no reason. Do you know what I mean? It would be like pointless if she comes back, and he'll feel so ashamed of his actions towards this whole situation. Anyways, let me know what you thought about tonight's episode. To be honest, I was a bit sad. I felt so bad for Jacobeth, and I hope that she does get her job back. I'm crossing my fingers and toes, but for now, it looks like there's no more principal. You know, Jacobeth has worked so hard for this um, job, and now that it's gone, what is she gonna do now? Now, let's be honest. What is she gonna do now that she's no more the principal? What is she gonna do now? It was her whole being. She was the school. She is the school, and for her not being the principal anymore, it's like they took a piece of her. You know, they ripped her apart into small pieces that I don't think she will ever recover. Do you know what I mean? It must be difficult for her. She worked hard for that school. Anyways, like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna take this, but I do hope she comes back. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Peace.